Getting 1,000 players to simulate a civilization, or putting the best Minecraft fighter in the world versus 100 hunters, to pushing the limits of what is truly possible in this game. Today, I'm uncovering the most insane experiments ever conducted in Minecraft, starting with the experiment going so viral almost every Minecraft YouTuber has talked about it. This was a 1,000 player rich versus poor civilization experiment, and this was done by the YouTuber Ish, a relatively unknown creator until this series absolutely took off, where he split up half of the people onto Island 1, which had little resources, a bunch of lava, and starvation. And the other half went to an island of paradise with plenty of resources everywhere, trees and water. But here's the catch with this experiment, because after 7 days, the border between the two nations would drop and all-out chaos would break out. Right? Well, that's the interesting part this experiment highlights.
How 1,000 people crammed together with different circumstances would play out.
And out of this experiment emerged a harrowing story of manipulation, paranoia, and outright evil. Because while we saw the members of the poor island just trying to survive their conditions in any way possible, turning their environment into an almost spiritual place, no, like literally they were worshipping the volcano.
If we really value the volcano, we need to have faith it won't erupt.
The rich island had a completely different problem arising, because they had plenty of food, a thriving political democracy, and group effort civilization-wide projects. But in their minds, that inevitable war was just on the horizon.
That bridge is a bad idea. Moving up north was a bad idea. Island 1 is going to invade us.
This is when the real conflict in the rich island began. Because on one hand, you had Saps. He was a farmer, he was kind, he believed in peace and cooperation. But then you had Flux, who was scared of the war to come and thought the leaders of this prosperous rich island were naive. And he thought that these naive leaders were gonna let their entire civilization be taken over by the poorer island. Now Flux wasn't gonna roll over and allow their leadership to lead their civilization into doom. So he took matters into his own hands with his first assassination.
Jofiel, the leader of one of Island 2's largest civilizations, was walking across Tricolor with her second in command, Seraphim.
Seraphim! What are you doing?
What? No way. The second in command of Tricolor had just killed their own leader. And immediately, all of Island 2 went on lockdown.
What? Wait, what?
Flux used this as an opportunity to convince Saps to host a special meeting, inviting many of the top leaders. But this was just another trap.
What just happened? What happened?
I didn't do that.
Oh my god! Why is there a trap? Is this all a setup? Saps? Where's Saps? Where did he go? Did Saps do this?
Down! Kill it! Kill Saps!
Saps, where are you?
Saps had to flee. This is exactly what happens to you if you don't like and subscribe. No, he was the one that just organized this event that led to many high-profile leaders being all taken out. And eventually, he would be made to answer for his crimes.
The people who I thought I can trust the most used me for their malicious intent and killed the leaders and blamed it on me.
And to make matters even worse, Flux simply bribed the judge.
Saps, is that all you have to say?
I guess.
All right, I'm ready to make my decision. Judge Timebomb, find Saporado. Guilty on all counts.
Yes!
Saps is to be taken to the top of the gauntlet and executed immediately.
Executed.
And well, Sap somehow makes an escape from everyone. Fluxion is taken into custody. The bridge is formed. They end up 1v1ing. Let's just say there's a good reason people think this is the best civilization experiment ever done. But some people even think this pales in comparison to our next experiment, when the extremely popular Minecraft YouTuber Karl gave the ultimate challenge to the best fighter in all of Minecraft, Clown Pierce. He had 24 hours to prepare to take on 100 hunters, and if he wins, he gets $10,000.
How are you feeling?
Oh, I'm feeling good about this challenge. I'm feeling real good.
Well, let's hope that's true. Let's unleash the 100 hunters.
And for the 100 hunters, whoever could take out Clown Pierce would win $5,000. And they deployed in like this was Fortnite Battle Royale. But what surprised me was how coordinated the hunters were off the start. They had a plan and they worked together to gather resources, share crafting tables, and start making weapons and gear to take down Clown Pierce immediately. The only problem is Clown Pierce was already fully decked out with 24 hours of preparation gear. And hilariously, the next 8 people just died to themselves, to falling granite, to creeps, to skeletons, and the 10th person to be eliminated literally fell for a bait that he set up.
Tried to swim in lava, they probably went through my nether portal. That's hilarious.
Now this was actually how he got a decent amount of eliminations. During the 24-hour setup period, he was able to make multiple of these traps, and lots of players died to them. And then Clown Pierce showed why he's considered the best Minecraft fighter in the world.
Dude.
Please, no, please.
Alright, man. That 5K is not yours. Maybe you should tell Karl to just cut his losses and give me the money. I don't even need to hunt at this point.
I'm realizing that I probably should have brought double the amount of players. People are literally just dying from the map. Come on, guys, kill him!
Now, hilariously, a dude walked off while talking to Karl and just died to landing on a cactus.
No way! No way!
And then Clown Pierce immediately gets into an epic boat battle.
Oh, there we go.
Oh my god!
Hey, girl. I found a whole group.
I was just talking to this group.
Guys, he's spilling. Guys, he's right behind us, guys.
And well, eventually the Fortnite storm closed in and the remaining players formed a barricade, a fortress to group up and protect themselves against Clown Pierce and use teamwork to the best of their abilities.
Putting him in a tough spot. If he can't pearl in and out, how does he keep fighting?
Guys, he's here. Guys.
Go! Oh no! He killed a Voma!
No, don't get separated.
We killed our friend! We'll pay for this!
Don't let him target just one person.
That was close. That was a close one. I need to watch my health.
Guys, we have a little bit more to seal. Seal everything.
Well, Clown Pierce didn't care. He just broke in there and started 1v9ing everyone like he's Thanos.
No. Block it. Block it off so it doesn't run.
There's 5 people left. 5 people between Clown Pierce and $10,000. Lots of people getting low in health. Oh, including Clown. Oh my god, he's 2.5 hearts.
It's working. Just keep holding him here.
This is so intense. He told him. Oh. This is it. Clown Pierce versus Liminar. Who's gonna win the money?
And well, I think you can guess who won this. Now there's this interesting channel called Alexa Real, which used to be insanely popular a few years back when I saw them doing all these insanely weird experiments, which usually involves blowing up a bunch of TNT. Like a lot of TNT. But also they would run random experiments, like if 1 pixel of water would save you, and to my surprise, it does. And that's the whole point of this channel. As you can see in the banner, it literally says answering questions you didn't ask. And I don't know about you, but I appreciate that. Now this next one might be the most viral Minecraft experiment, especially when we're talking about to people outside of Minecraft. This was done by the YouTuber ChrisDaCow, and this entire experiment can be summed up like this. Can I rebuild the entire observable universe in Minecraft, from Earth all the way out to the cosmic web, and make it look indistinguishable from real space photos? I mean, you would think there's no way that would be possible, right? But it started with planet Earth. Dude even jumped out of a plane to get a better view of Earth. Okay, bro. And he put so much detail into getting Earth exactly correct that it took him 3 entire days to fully complete. He then had to figure out this entire lighting system to get these incredible cinematic photos that just aren't possible in normal Minecraft. But he realized he messed up and would have to recreate this all again, but this time much smaller if he wanted to fit in the entire solar system. He then built what is called the Pillars of Creation, and things only got more complicated because he said he used every single block in the game to create this part. And finally, he built the iconic black hole singularity, and in my opinion, this is the single coolest image of all time. Now, all of this again was extremely technical and hard, and if you want to fully understand all of the science that goes into it, you really should watch his full tutorial on everything, because as you can see, the results were absolutely stunning, and that is why this is considered one of the greatest Minecraft experiments of all time. Now, all of this looks like child's play when we look at our next experiment, which was the quest to beat Minecraft in the fastest time ever. This is the world record speedrun by the player Lowkey, and he really is low-key. His YouTube upload is just raw gameplay, no voiceover at all, and a black profile picture. Now, there's actually a ton of interesting things to go over in just this 6-minute Minecraft game, like the fact that he got a diamond in the first 13 seconds. Is that a world record in itself? But I can't lie to you, when I initially saw this, I thought something weird was going on because there's all this weird stuff on the screen, like it looks like this guy has hacks, and there's even this weird moment where there's this pie chart and like half the screen just goes black. It's very confusing, and a lot of people in the comments also were confused, but I had to familiarize myself more with the current trends of what is called Minecraft speedrunning. This is a community of people who try to beat Minecraft as fast as possible, and there's been developments recently where they all play with this weird stuff on the screen apparently, but this speedrun was so impressive that it had other speedrunners in the community uploading their reactions to it.
Lowkey, one of the best Minecraft players in the world, one of the best mechanical players ever, period, just got the new RSG world record. It is a 6-minute and 50-second run, literally a minute ago, and we're gonna react to it right now, live, analyze it live. Oh my goodness. Insta pie chart, very standard stuff. I feel like, honestly, this part's the easy part for people who play ranked a lot, like Lowkey. Like, you've done this thousands and thousands of times.
And he does this insane strategy I've never seen before, where you ender pearl up towards the ender dragon and, like, blow it up.
And now it's high. And then he's got one more bed. Wow! And that's world record! And that's literally world record. Oh my god.
But yeah, there's a lot of awesome experiments I wasn't able to get to because the Minecraft community is honestly just amazing. So if there's anything I missed, let me know and I might cover it in the future. See ya.